Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting perfume for you that I am, spoiler alert, totally in love with. I just got it yesterday, but I've had a full day to test it out, and it is really, really good. And that is Brown Girl Jane's Casablanca as part of their Wanderlust collection. So if you'd like to find out about this fragrance and a little bit about this house, it is a Black-owned beauty brand, which I think is really wonderful. And they give back to women of color, which is amazing. So if you'd like to find out about this fragrance, stick around. And of course, thank you all for being here and stumbling upon my channel or returning to my channel. I am Limelight Lass, and I love fragrances that make you stand out, that get you attention. Sometimes I veer into more subtle fragrances, and this one today is going to be more in the subtle category, but I love it just the same. But if you are into smelling really, really good and kind of being the star of the show, being in the limelight, then I think you're going to like it here. So please subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it, and give this video a thumbs up. It will help my channel. So, a little background on how I discovered this. I was just looking at new releases on the Nordstrom website, and I saw 3 perfumes from this line. So they do have 3 perfumes, and read a little bit about them and this company, which is as I said, a Black-owned beauty company. I thought it was just a fragrance house, but then I did a little more research on it, and they are more of a wellness company, and they do a lot with CBD products, and, you know, everything's about mood boosting and feelings and energy and overall wellness. So I thought that was pretty cool. I've not tried any of those other products or the other 2 fragrances that they have, but I think I'm going to be trying some more things based on this. So also the company does raise money and give to women of color for their wellness, and I think that's just a really nice thing to do, a nice way to give back. And yeah, I was just very curious. So when I saw the scent profile of this one, Casablanca, not to be confused with the other Casablanca fragrance that I feel like is talked about all the time on YouTube that I have never smelled, by the way. I eventually want to. But when I saw these notes, I was like, this just sounds right up my alley. I was very comfortable blind buying it because there's nothing in here that seemed like something I didn't love. You know, they're all notes that I absolutely love. So let me tell you about them. And actually they have, I love when they do this, they have the notes right on the packaging here. So top notes are marshmallow, STT, okay, cardamom, and incense. And I love some cardamom in a fragrance, so I was very excited. And incense. Mid notes are saffron, soft suede, and vanilla orchid, and the base notes are glowing amber, soft musks, and sandalwood. So all very sensual things. Now this is supposed to give you the mood of love, and you know, I guess it does. I mean, I'm in love with this fragrance. So a little more description on the fragrance as well. It says, this is from their website, daring, faceted, and sensual, capturing the spirit of the Casablanca Morocco. Simply irresistible, this fragrance contains a neuroscientifically proven technology shown to elicit feelings of sensuality, confidence, romance, serenity, and comfort. So, I mean, if something's neuroscientifically proven to do something, I'm very curious about it. And it is also non-toxic, vegan, cruelty-free, phthalate-free, and paraben-free. So I think that's really important with fragrances as well. It says, more than just a fragrance, the Brown Girl Jane Wanderlust collection uncovers the link between emotions, ingredients, and colors using proprietary and claimable technology. The result is both functional and captivating, providing a scientifically proven boost to mood and wellness. So that's the deal with this fragrance. So, what do you get when you spray this? I've been wearing it all day. It's kind of faded by now, but I'm going to refresh my memory a little bit. Okay. Now, here's the thing that's a little bit frustrating. They only offer 1 ounce bottles, and they're $62, but it's pretty tiny. And I could see myself really going through this quickly. And when I started reading reviews, a lot of reviewers were saying, please, please, please make these in bigger sizes. These are not big enough because I want to just like bathe in this. And I feel exactly the same way. I definitely would love a bigger bottle of this. So initially, what I was really taken aback by is that the most dominant thing I get from this at first spray is just a suede bomb. Like, this is no exaggeration, and I don't know if this is a word, but this is the suediest opening of a fragrance I have ever smelled in my entire life. And as you know, I've smelled a lot of fragrances. This reminds me, it's kind of comforting in a way because and it's not like any other leather that I've smelled. Like it is a true suede note because suede smells different than regular leather to me anyway. So this reminds me of when I was really, really, really little. Like some of my earliest memories were like late 70s, early 80s. My parents would go to this clothing shop, leather shop or whatever. I don't know what it was. There was a store that sold like leather goods, leather jackets and everything. And they also, this is really dating me, but they also sold a wide array of Sergio Valente jeans, like, you know, late 70s, early 80s when the designer jeans were the big thing. And so, you know, my parents would take me to this store and I'd look at all the leather jacket and I loved that smell. And there was also suede there. And that's like ingrained in my memory. It's one of my first scent memories. I was probably like 2, 3, 4 years old when we would go there. And this opens up with that smell. It is like that brushed, fuzzy suede experience. And it's really interesting. So right off the bat, I thought like that was something really cool about this fragrance and something very different. It's a very realistic suede note. Like it's not a synthetic-y type of suede or leather. It is a very realistic suede smell. You definitely get some of that spiciness from the cardamom. I mean, and the incense. It's not super smoky though. Like it has a little bit of smokiness to it, but not overpowering. Do get a little bit of the saffron. It's a little bit ambery and musky, but that comes out later. So when this dries down, you get a very vanillic, very sweet, but not too gourmand. You just get this nice little cozy bubble of that. This reminds me of, it's not that it smells exactly like it, but what it reminds me of a lot is the original Mon Guerlain, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It's like if Mon Guerlain and like Kenzo Jungle L'Elephant had a baby. Like, it's like if Mon Guerlain had spices in it. If it had like cardamom. That's what this feels like to me. But as it dries down, it gets just, I mean, I have to hand it to them. It does produce this very like sensual feeling. It is very, very yummy. This is something that would make someone really want to be drawn into you. Now, my only complaint with this fragrance is I want the smell to be much louder. This is a very soft fragrance. It is very close to the skin. It is, I mean, not maybe quite a skin scent, but, you know, teetering on being skin scent. And I just love it so much that I want it to be even more amplified. Like, I just want more. And I don't want to overspray, you know, too crazily because this is a teeny tiny bottle. So I'm kind of, you know, that's kind of my dilemma. Now, I have very dry skin and fragrance tends to fade on me pretty easily. So maybe if I layer this with like a body lotion or something, it'll be a little bit better. But it's very soft and doesn't project very, very far. As far as the longevity, I put this on at 7 in the morning. It's now 4:40. And here's where I originally sprayed. Like, I can smell a faint hint of it, but I would say within a couple hours, it wasn't very noticeable to me unless I, you know, really sniffed at myself. So that is the only complaint really I have with this fragrance. But this fragrance profile, everything about it, just the way it smells in general, it is this spicy, sweet, a little bit smoky, a little bit musky, but it's that, you know, I guess it's the marshmallow. It makes it just so delicious. It's a little bit different from other like smoky, musky, leathery type of scents. It's just, it adds a little something to it, that marshmallow. So overall, I mean, this definitely gets the Limelight Lass 2 thumbs up. I just really want it to last longer and project more, or at the very least, you know, give us the big bottle of this so that we can, you know, spray it with abandon, you know, or without abandon, however that goes. But I really like the concept of this brand. I think it's really cool that they, you know, talk about the connection between emotions and scent, because, you know, as some of you probably know, the greatest trigger of memory is the olfactory sense. Like, the sense of smell brings back memories more than anything else. So I really like that they tie that together and give you a real like emotional experience with the fragrances. There are 2 other fragrances. One of them I might look into closer to spring and summer, because it's a very like summery type of smell, like coconut water, you know, beachy type of smell. The other one is like a white floral. It has tuberose in it, so I'm going to be staying far away from that one, if you know how I feel about all that. But this one is like perfection. It is beautiful, and I really encourage you to try it out. This is one that if you're kind of the opposite of me and like more subtle fragrances, ones that are not going to call attention to you, ones that, you know, you're not going to smell like before you enter the room, this is really nice because it's seductive, it's sultry, it's really yummy, but you're not going to offend anyone with this. You're not going to smell too loud, but it is really, really beautiful. So that is Brown Girl Jane Casablanca. Let me know in the comments if you have tried this brand, if you have tried this fragrance. It's really, really nice. And again, I like supporting Black-owned beauty companies, and you know, I think it's a wonderful way to contribute, and I love trying new things. So there you have it. So once again, thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you have, I would love you to join my little crew here. My crew, like, which is me. But anyway, I would love you to be a part of my little community, and hope everyone is doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.